What happens when brotherhood turns into rivalry? When collaboration turns into competition? In today's video, we're diving deep into the story of Hotshotaaron versus Sonwabile, two South African streamers whose friendship went from close collaboration to public tension, confusion, and online drama, from humble beginnings to big podcasts and messy screenshots. This is how it all went down. So, let's rewind back to 2023. That's when Sonwabile started streaming, slowly building his name on Twitch and Kick, and YouTube through vlogs, gaming, and collaborations. Then came Aaron, also known as Hotshotaaron, who joined the streaming space in 2024 after he dropped out of UWC. He moved back to Joburg, but instead, he found his passion in streaming. Aaron mainly hung out with Domingos, TDF stand-up, but soon Sonwabile started featuring both Aaron and Domingos in his content. They were the next big thing in South African YouTube. They started hanging out more, doing streams together, pulling up in vlogs, and fans quickly assumed, oh, okay, these guys are tight, they are friends. But according to Aaron, they didn't become real friends until like late 2024, going into early 2025, and that's when things started to shift. On a podcast called Piano Pulse, one of the co-hosts, Kwek Maya, made a comment saying that Sonwabile's friends, including Aaron, worshipped him like a god, like he was Bushiri. They worshipped the ground he walks on. That comment, although the new gen initially took it as a joke, Aaron did not take it as a joke. It did not sit well with Aaron. He felt like he wasn't being recognized enough, that Sonwabile's name was constantly being put above everyone else. So Aaron made a decision. He told the rest of the new gen he was going to focus on solo content, doing his own thing and building his brand independently. That decision shook things up. Now people didn't know when to invite him to collabs, and whenever they did invite him, he often said no. There wasn't open beef yet, but the tension was growing. Things really started to sour when Sonwabile claimed that Aaron cancelled multiple projects, including the new Gen Cypher and a planned Cape Town trip. And what's worse about the Cape Town trip is the fact that he didn't call Sonwabile to tell him. Sonwabile found out on stream that Aaron was cancelling the trip and stuff like that. Aaron later admitted that cancelling the trip was selfish and he apologized. But by then, things are already up in smokes. And when Aaron did his Sabathon, 7-day Sabathon, HSN Sabathon, he did not invite two specific people, Domingos and Sonwabile, which are the two other streamers in the whole of the new gen. Everyone else was invited. They must pull through. And his reasoning at the time was that they didn't approve projects that he has suggested to them before. So he just decided to not invite them, which, according to new evidence, is not the truth, because he said he wanted to do solo content. Hence, they were not really showing up in his content anymore. And he just decided to blame them and say that they did not approve follow projects, where he could have just said that he wanted to do the Sabathon alone. And then came July. He became a co-host on the New Gen podcast, but even that didn't last. He said it didn't feel like his environment. He didn't enjoy discussing other people, which is what most podcasts naturally do. By October 2025, Aaron left the podcast completely, avoiding questions about what really went down, but Sonwabile didn't stay quiet. Sonwabile started his Emoyeni-thon, and in his Emoyeni-thon, he addressed the situation with Hotshotaaron and people asking as to what's going on with the new gen. He stated that there were some shaky things happening and that certain screenshots about Aaron trying to rally the rest of the group against Sonwabile leaked, and those screenshots were leaked by Bruce. Bruce, drama ipeli. With Aaron, he felt away with Sonwabile featuring Hotshotaaron's ex-situationship when Sonwabile did the Cape Town trip. And he didn't directly speak to Sonwabile because Sonwabile was not in the group chat, but he did speak to the rest of the group members who were confused as to what's happening. Aaron claimed that this is not the first time that Sonwabile had did this. He claimed that in 2024, he had posted Aaron's ex, Fifi, on Instagram to his main page when Fifi had danced to one of Sonwabile's songs Dance Jiver. Yeah, you know that song. So that was the whole situation, and he also felt that Sonwabile did not catch as much smoke as him for doing the same thing, because what happened was that when Hotshotaaron featured two of Bruce's exes, Venus and Hloni, in his stream, the new gen was on his head about it, talking about, no, that's not real, that's fake, you're not keeping it a buck. You're not keeping it a buck at this point. And Aaron felt that because he had defended Bruce in the stream, he had done nothing wrong. And then just a week after that incident, Emoyeni trailer drops and both Venus and Hloni are in the trailer. And Aaron was waiting. These are his own words. He said, I was waiting for them to also talk about Sonwabile, but they were not talking about Sonwabile and stuff like that. So he basically wanted Sonwabile to catch the hit as he did. And unfortunately for him, Sonwabile did not catch any type of hit. People were quiet about him featuring Bruce's exes and whatnot. So Aaron felt a way about it and stuff like that, and decided that he was just going to do his own thing. He unfollowed Domingos on Instagram. He also unfollowed the El Tido podcast and said that he did not want to discuss things. But because Sonwabile was discussing the situation, he decided to also hop on a video and tell his side of the story. Hey, check that video out. They are flaming him in the comments there. They are flaming. Someone said, don't laugh, you are wrong. Someone said, no, take the L, gang. Someone called Aaron after the tackle situation. Hey, it's tough. They're flaming him there. So go check out his video explaining this whole situation. It's on his second channel, Extra Hot Sharon. Manje, why ngimbiza ngoSharon? Extra Hot Aaron. So go check that out. And yeah, check out Sonwabile's video also explaining it too. Sonwabile said that there were other screenshots, but he did not want to share those. I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next coming video. Hopefully the boys solve this whole situation. We want the new gen back together. Those guys could really push something major. See you guys next time. Peace out.